about 3 months. He has been perfect, like my soulmate. We went out for our 3 month anniversary, and he told me that he has to go away to jail for about 2 years. My picture perfect went away almost instantly.
Just out of nowhere.
He is going away for a domestic abuse issue. Yep. He says that what he is being accused of didn't go down the way his ex said it did. He wants me to wait for him, but the question is, should I even believe his side of the story? And should I wait for him?
493 texting in. Think about this. If he did it to her, he will do it to you.
Talk to the ex.
And it must have been pretty bad to get 2 years
2
in jail,
years?
no matter how he sugarcoats it.
It's true.
603 texting in. It honestly sounds like a 3-strike penalty. Maybe he's done it before. 359. It sounds like to me he needs some type of support before going in. Whatever that means. I guess what is she supposed to support him?
Oh,
Say
that
she's gonna
he
stay.
probably kind of like found her because he needed somebody to be with before he goes in.
Yeah.
So he gets her. She falls in love, and he's like, "Yeah, now I have somebody to hang with me for this 2 years."
I mean, they've been together for 3 months.
Is he using her?
And I know it doesn't sound like a long time, and you can be like, "Oh, I'll just drop him." But if you've been together, I remember, like when I first started, and look, I'm getting ready to come up on 20 years of being married to my wife.
It's 20 this year.
Yeah, 20. Getting ready to be
No,
married.
you guys got to do something spectacular.
Well, look, back up. I remember when we were only dating for 3 months. We were only like talking for 3 months, and it felt like a lifetime.
Right.
So when
'Cause
you're
you were
with
together every
day.
Yeah.
Every day. Like there was no days that went by. Like I would cancel stuff to make sure I saw her every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. So it's like
She says
it
this was
seems like a long time. So does she wait?
my picture perfect, but it went away almost instantly.
876 texted in. If she
I do
decided
feel
to
like
stay,
he hid it from her.
then she needs to be absolutely certain that that's what she wants to do. Don't play.
And stay the entire 2 years.
Yeah, don't
with
like
him and,
say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna," and then after a couple months,
or I thought I could do this, and no, I changed my mind. I can't type thing.
I guess. 735. He needs someone to be able to put that commissary. If he got time, then
She has to put money on the books for him.
that they got physical evidence. Oh, I mean, yeah, then they got physical evidence. So that means that he really did do it.
For 2 years.
719 texting in. It's incredible how everyone just says that he did it. It's sad how people think about that. There are women out there that'll call and say a man put hands on them. You can look it up and see if he has, done this before.
With the case search, you mean, right?
Yeah. So 719 is basically saying it's incredible how we're all of us, just because it's a domestic charge and he's going to jail for it, that we're automatically assuming that he's guilty and he's not innocent, going in innocent.
So he's not going in innocent and doing time, is what they're saying. It could be that he's like doing 2 years for something he didn't do.
Correct.
So they don't believe, like, in the system.
Or they could not,
Right.
but everybody's assuming that he, automatically did it. 756 texted in. So this is a huge ask for a couple that's only been together for 3 months. I'd find out, how to get the court records. Yikes.
Yeah, see what else he has?
If he has anything, maybe. What if he is clean?
Like there's
You think
nothing at
he's
all?
your soulmate? Are you going to stick around? Wow, 2 years is a long time. Like I said, can he get out early? Things can go all well. 669 texted in. What type of relationships were they before if 3 months is a celebration? What type of relationships were they in before? I mean, come on. Yeah, 3 months is a celebration.
If she feels like 3 months he's her soulmate.
719. My ex-wife has called on me before, and I never put hands on her.
Yeah.
So I guess don't assume that he's automatically guilty just
That's
because he's
not
going
a,
to jail. It's
I mean,
not
I
right.
hear that too. Like a man will say, like, a woman put her hands on me and I would not raise my hands back to her.
Yeah.
So
302-858-5117. Again, you want to check in. Question of the day. Girl wrote in, been together for 3 months, thought she found her soulmate. Then he hits her with, I got to go to jail for 2 years. Everything shattered. And on top of that, it was a domestic issue. But he says what he's accused of didn't go down the way his ex is saying it did. She wants to know if she should wait for him. What do you guys think?
do you think we would feel like he has more credibility if he was open and honest with her from day one?
Probably.
Yeah. We would be like, this happened. I have fallen for you, but I just want to be, open and honest with you and just come clean.
So 719, whatever happened. Did anything ever, come about? You said your ex called the police on you before and you never put hands on her. Like, what did she say?
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah,
Right.
if you don't mind.
Good morning, Power 1017.
Yeah, this is the 719 number.
Okay.
Hey, yeah.
What happened on that.
Thank you so much for checking in.
Yes.
No cursing. You're live on the air. So, Kia, can you tell your situation?
Yeah, my ex-wife had done some things where she ended up in jail, and when it came down to it, I almost lost my kids because of it. And I struggled to try to keep my house, my car, and everything. And it turned out that when I finally realized that it wasn't me that she wanted, was when she needed commissary and I didn't have the money, and she cussed me out for it. And so I was like, you know what, I had enough. So when she got out and I told her I couldn't do this anymore, she came up in front of my kids and was hitting me in my chest, and I raised my hand and said, stop. And then when I got ready to start packing my stuff, she goes, I'll just call the police. She called the police, and next thing you know, they were showing up at my house.
Saying that you put your hands on her.
That I put my hands on her. If it wasn't for my kids and my roommate's kids saying that I never did anything, I probably would have been locked up.
So your own kids witnessed and like they testified for you or said no.
Oh yeah, they testified. They said that I never did anything. That she was hitting me, and one of the police officers looked. He goes, "Well, where's the bruises?" I was like, "Okay, excuse me." I was like, "I'm a 6'2", 275-pound black man. There's not a lot of bruising that's going to show up on me."
Yeah.
But she went to jail for that, or she was in and out of jail for something else?
No, she worked for a company, and she, behind my back, stole money from them.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it all came down, when she got caught, the first things out of her mouth was, well, I did it for him, making it look like I was the one who told her to do it.
All right, so hold on. So the officer said to you where your bruises were, where she was hitting you on the chest?
Yeah.
The bruises come that quick? I thought bruises, you got to wait till you wake up the next day.
No.
I mean, come on. You're not going to get bruises from her, like kind of hitting on your
Like
chest.
maybe red or
Come
swelling
on.
or something like
Come
that. But
on.
Exactly. And there are some police officers out there that will look at a man and a woman and judge you because I'm a black man and my wife is a white woman.
Right.
And they will judge you on that. They will
Crazy.
look at that So one of them, he looked at me and he goes, well, let me see the marks that she left on you. And I told him straight out, I was like, I'm a 6'2", 275-pound black man.
Right.
You tell me exactly how badly I'm going to bruise from a woman that stands 5'6" and weighs maybe 130, 140 pounds.
Well, maybe she didn't leave any marks on you. What difference does it make? The fact is that you didn't hit her. I mean, that's what that's what it came down to.
The whole thing was that you wanted to make it a point and let everybody know that you did not put your hands on her.
It was all about you not doing it. So,
Exactly. I was raised by my mom and five sisters. I'm the youngest out of all of them.
Yeah.
And I was raised never to put my hands on a woman.
Right. Right. Well, thank God for your kids. Thank God for your roommates' kids and all that. And, obviously you guys are not together, correct?
That's right. I'm now remarried, and I've had the best life ever.
Nice. Love it.
Awesome.
Love it. Well,
That is great.
We just celebrated our second year, April 16th.
very good. Very good. We're happy for you.
That's
but
awesome.
now back to this email, though, just real quick. So you're saying that it possibly, maybe the ex really is lying. Should she wait, though? Should she, because we haven't proven whether the ex is lying or not, but should she give him a chance and try to wait it out?
Well, for me, honestly, the best thing for her to do is that if she is still conflicted on it, is look up his record. You can look up to see if he has done this. If he has done this before, then it's not. Then it's a bad situation. But if it comes down to where he's never done it, it's all up to her heart and the way that she feels about him on if she waits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I
agree.
Yeah.
There are people out there that have waited 2 years for a person and was faithful and everything else because this person was, the right person for them.
Mm-hmm.
She has to look deep into her heart and figure out on exactly, is this the right man for me? And if he does have priors or if he doesn't have priors.
Where are you calling from?
I'm out here in Long Neck, Delaware.
All right, man. Thanks so much for checking in.
Thank you so much.
We're happy that you're happy now. Very good.
You guys have a blessed day.
All right, buddy. Have a good one. All right, there we go. 431 real quick. DV or not, Buddy had charges pending and didn't tell her.
That's
They
the part I
said
don't
that
like.
honesty and transparency, they have an honesty and transparency issue already. Can't be soulmates without honesty. Now, I think that's the deeper issue.
Yeah.
That's the deeper issue. 803. By the way, you ever need anything discussed, you can always email us.
Jessica at power1017.com.
We have that coffee mix coming up.
Come on now. Yeah. Feel me now.